So the other day when I did the video, well, yesterday when I did my video, I think, talking about this situation with Luigi, I told y'all, I was like, yo, I would be screaming out, I'm innocent, yo, I'm framed, like if something, you know what I mean, if something like that happened, and I was kind of surprised that he was so quiet. People was like, yo, he actually did scream something. So let's find out exactly what happened and see what he said.
New details this morning about the man accused of gunning down the CEO of United Healthcare. He appeared in court yesterday and is fighting his extradition to New York City. KTLA's Jacqueline Sarkeesian is live in our newsroom with the story. Good morning, Jacqueline.
Hi, Eric. Good morning to you as well. It's being reported the suspect's fingerprints match the prints found at the scene of the shooting in New York. He's been identified as 26-year-old Luigi Mangione and has now been charged with murder. He was arrested in Pennsylvania, pleading not guilty. Mangione had his first court appearance yesterday. He was aggressive and had to be contained while shouting this.
Luigi is doing and completely out of touch and it's not the intelligence of the American people and lived experience.
As you just heard, that's Mangione yelling and shouting when
he sounded like a protester, didn't he? Did he throw himself into the wall, or did he accidentally hit the wall because he's yelling while walking? Let me see something here.
Luigi is doing and completely out of touch and it's not the intelligence of the
Can't tell.
American people and lived experience.
As you just heard, that's Mangione yelling and shouting when he saw reporters outside of the courthouse. He's been denied bail and is fighting extradition, in which the state of Pennsylvania has 30 days to get a warrant from the New York governor's office to start the process. Police say it appears Mangione went to Pittsburgh and then up.
There's this whole movement online of women that said he's good looking and handsome, and people want to set up funds for his bail or whatever. What else am I hearing? Oh, people are making merchandise and t-shirts talking about free him. There's like a movement online behind with this. Look, in my mind, two wrongs don't make a right. You know what I'm saying? Like, these companies have been destroying people's lives for a long time. We know that. Okay, not just insurance companies. A lot of big companies have done this, right? But like, if I had a son that went and did this, I'd be like, I didn't raise you to do this. As a matter of fact, have the parents even spoken out? Like, I think we've gotten clips of people that knew him or his friends or whatever talking, but we haven't heard about his parents. It sounds like he's had an affluent life. That doesn't exactly mean it was a good life, but, plus he's posted about his back injury or whatever. He's got screws in his back. But, I can't condone just going out and doing that. You know what I mean? That's wild. The only thing that's come of this, though, is that people are talking about these situations now. So, yeah.
Altoona after leaving New York. That's where he was arrested. A customer eating at McDonald's recognized him and told an employee, who then called police.
She said it between his eyes and his eyebrows. She says, when I took his order, it was like she got in her mind, oh my God, it's a guy from New York.
At the time of the arrest, Mangione was carrying multiple fake IDs and a U.S. passport.
Damn.
One of the ideas matching the fake one used to check into the Manhattan hostel before.
I tell you this is a boatload of evidence, okay? For the people that say, oh, it wasn't him or whatever, or maybe he's being framed. Yeah, I know they can plant all this on you, I guess. But you still got the Facebook posts, the stuff he was saying, the handwritten. I mean, is it his handwriting or not? We'll see if he says he's guilty or not. It didn't sound like he was saying he was guilty, but it did sound like he was kind of protesting. He said something about it's an injustice or something, an insult to the intelligence of the American people or something like that. I could see someone working that into, Like if someone thought they were guilty, then to say, thought they were innocent, it's like, this is an insult to, you know what I mean? Like, but my first words would have been, I'm innocent. I'm innocent. I did nothing. I didn't kill anyone. I didn't murder anyone. I didn't do this. That's not me in the pictures. I'd have been saying all of that. But that's not what he said. So I'm thinking he's the dude.
For the December 4th shooting, officers also found a gun and suppressor that were consistent with the weapon used to kill healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. Police say the gun found in his backpack seemed to be a 3D printed ghost gun. Now, in terms of a motive, a former roommate says Mangione told...
What is a ghost gun? Something that's fake? Something you can get rid of? Something that's untrackable? I guess you could say without a serial number. What is a ghost gun? Weapon, homemade firearm, also called a ghost gun or privately made firearm, is a firearm made by private individual in contrast to one produced by a corporate government. Yeah, I assume it doesn't have a serial number.
Told him he suffered from chronic back pain that affected him for years and prevented him from day-to-day activities. He allegedly wrote about the injury online. Investigators are looking into whether the health insurance industry denied a claim from him or withheld some kind of care. This morning, many friends still in shock Mangione committed such a horrific crime, saying this is not the guy they grew up with.
Mad as hell right there. Like, get your hands off me.
That we're seeing in all the headlines. And the yelling and in the arraignment, something has happened in the last 8 years. But back when I knew him, he was nice and polite and driven.
Now, there's been a disturbing trend online of merchandise glorifying Mangione. E-commerce sites like Etsy, TikTok, and eBay have been listing things like you see right here: t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, and even fake bullets bearing the words "deny, defend, and oppose." Those were the words found on the bullet shell casings at the scene of the crime. GoFundMe also shutting down multiple pages created to support this murderer. Many of the pages were raising money for his legal fees and making sure he gets a fair trial.
Obviously, my client appreciates the support that he has, but I don't know. I'd have to look in, but it just doesn't sit right with me, really. The Supreme Court says, all these rich billionaires can give all kind of money to candidates, and that's free speech. So maybe these people are exercising their right to free speech and saying that's the way they're supporting my client.
Mangione was born and raised in Maryland. His family said in a statement they are shocked and devastated about his arrest, going on to say that they are praying for the Thompson family and everyone involved. Reporting from the newsroom, Jacqueline Sarkeesian, Eric and Jessica, back to you guys in the studio.
See you later, Jacqueline. All right, so, well, it is what it is. I think he's the guy. He doesn't seem to be saying, I'm innocent. I did nothing. It wasn't me. It just seems like, I guess, whatever defense now is just going to be, it's not going to be, I was framed. It's going to be some other type of defense. So, I know nothing about the CEO. And I know how a lot of you think, because I've seen you in the comments too. A lot of you have supported the dude. Well, some of you in my comments section have supported the guy for taking out the CEO. But it's like this. Damn it, I had a point. Oh, my God. Oh, could be one of those things where, in the movies, you absolutely see all the dirt that a CEO is doing, and they are absolutely evil and despicable and the scum of the earth. And then they get taken out, and there's like that feel-good moment at the end of the movie. Someone might go to prison for it, but they're the hero. I don't know anything about this CEO, so I can't say yay or nay. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he's responsible for. However, the world is complicated, and so are emotions, and so are people. And I understand how people can feel justified when who knows how many claims from people were denied, right? And they lost their life or a loved one's life because of these denials of claims that were illegitimate. It shouldn't have been done. I mean, that's a whole... I wouldn't want to be the CEO of any insurance company like that. Ever. I wouldn't want to be in any way linked or responsible for denying a claim that could have saved someone's life just because we want to save money. Get what I'm saying? No, I could never deal with no. I can't have that on my conscience. That's why I told y'all before. Like I said, I don't know this CEO. But I was reading something about success and different things, and they were like, but at the top they were talking about a lot of CEOs, like the way they're trained, it's like they're groomed to have psychopath tendencies. They're so they can make the truly hard decisions. Basically it's just saving money. It's the bottom line type of decisions: firing people, laying people off, letting them go, denying claims. You know what I'm saying? So it's sad. Woman lost a husband, children lost a father, and these parents lost their son, and to prison, eventual prison. How he got off. But yeah, I still think that even though this happened, maybe RFK would have brought more attention to it at some point during his tenure with Trump. But we'll never know now. Now it's on blast as far as how these insurance companies are treating us. And I think some stuff is probably going to be done. But, yeah. Woo! Y'all got any more details about this? Send it to me. Because this is coming quite interesting.